going to save it and activate. So this channel is going to expose my ICO as a REST web service. I'll create another channel, that is the receiver channel. So I'll give the communication channel name. I'll choose REST here, and I'll choose receiver. Okay, so for authentication we are using OAuth. Okay, so here is the case. We can here is an example where in the REST receiver channel we can do the authentication. So authentication is totally another process. Here we get some options. In this version, in this service patch, we only have this type of authentication token which we can receive. So, but for our example, we already have this authentication token, so we will use it in the header request, in the headers of the request, and uh, we don't need to go and fetch that authentication token right now. We can directly get it from UI and then put it in our header and use it. So this is manual value and this should be get. Okay, I missed this one, this URL pattern. So this is the URL pattern which I have to give. This is the URI endpoint. So I'm giving this endpoint. Request format is XML or JSON, does not matter. Response format is JSON. Yeah. In the header, I'll give authorization and then bearer. Error handling, we are not using this error handling option here, but it comes in very handy when you have to send error message according to the status code. Response determination, we are not using. It's a very simple scenario which I'm showing you here. I'll add complexity to this scenario later on, but right now it's a very basic REST call which we are trying to do. Okay, so everything has been configured now. Let's see how does it respond, and we'll activate it and create the ICO. So I'm going to create the ICO now. So communication component is BC Postman. Interface, we'll give the service interface, sender service interface. Okay, I have done something wrong here. That is, I used the same service interface name twice. Space. This will be out, sorry. This will be out. What I have to change is, for this in the receiver I have given out, I'll change it as in. Saving and activating it. So in communication channel, we'll give the sender channel, receiver. Okay. We'll use this receiver. Receiver interface. So operation mapping is not mandatory. Here we have to give the receiver interface name. So I've given the receiver interface name here, the namespace. In the namespace, outbound processing, I'm going to give the receiver channel. So this is the receiver channel, and that is it. Yes, in advanced setting, we want to log each and every step. So store, I'm going to store each and every step here, and I'm going to log the stores, log the steps as well. So log each and every step. Activating this. This is my endpoint. I'll go to Postman. I'll give the URL. So URL, the first part of the URL is this. Your PI host and port slash REST adapter slash the endpoint which you have given. Endpoint which I have given is this slash eBay slash eBay. Authorization. It will be a simple authorization. So you need the authorization for your PI system right now, because now you are not hitting the API directly. You are hitting the endpoint which exposes the PI, the ICO which is there in PI system. So we need to give this authentication detail. Basically, it is the user ID and the password of your PI system. So it's a basic authentication. Enter. Okay. Let's see how does it go. I think I have completed everything here. Yeah. So we are going to hit the API. Okay. So status is 200. And we need to go and debug that why it is not showing the response. Status seems to be okay. We'll go inside PI system. Go to monitoring. So there is one successful message which we have got here. If we see, but we are not getting any data. This is postman to eBay. Okay, so this says that status is 200, but the issue here is that we are not getting the data right now.